Hello and welcome to my creative space. Welcome to another DIY video. In today's video, I have some really easy and cute DIYs, so let's jump right in. For this DIY, I'm going to be using these ornaments I picked up from Hobby Lobby, as well as these adorable gingerbread cookies. I will be using some random ribbon I have already and some red and white acrylic paint. I will also use the red glitter. This is definitely optional, and then of course something to glue it with. First thing I'm going to do is take one of the gingerbreads and I'm actually going to build it. Now, this comes in a pack of 6 and it has everything you need to, build your gingerbread. Now, these could be also great for kids' crafts. However, I will be using mine for my DIYs. And the best thing is that they were from Hobby Lobby and currently they have a 60% sale on everything Christmas. So run out there and get them. That also includes this 12 pack of ornaments that are wooden ornaments. 8 of them are circular. The other 4 are actually like Christmas lights or Christmas bulbs. And so I'm going to be using the circular ones because if you don't follow me or you don't check out my community section, you probably should. And you should probably also be subscribed to my channel if you like any of these DIYs. Because I recently asked if y'all were interested in me doing theme Christmas decor, and I had 4 options, and gingerbread cookies and candy canes won. So I'm combining both of those into these DIYs. So as you can see now, I already finished one of the ornaments and now I am tracing the second one. I'm making these ones look like peppermints, and so I'm tracing lines with my pencil. As you can see, once I traced the first one, it was very easy to do the rest, and I'll finish them all off camera. Now, I know I said I'm combining candy canes and gingerbreads, but peppermints are also kind of like candy canes, right? So this is why I decided to go with these ones. So I'm taking this acrylic paint that is actually from Hippie Crafter. They recently reached out to me and sent me a pack of acrylic paint. It's a 24 pack, and let me tell you how shocked I was of the coverage that these paints have. I'm used to using, other brands for acrylic paint, and I usually have to do a couple of layers. This one was enough. Like, I was so shocked. And then they were also really nice enough to send me this heat gun. And if you're interested in any of these products, they will be linked down below. Be sure to check it out. There's also a link for a 50% off. They did not pay me anything to say anything about them. They just sent me the products in hopes that I will talk about them. However, if you use the link down below, I will get a small commission out of it. So thank you so much for your support. And then here I'm showing you one of the peppermints that I actually messed up, and I was nervous that when I would go on top with the white paint, it was gonna smear together, and it definitely shocked me when I saw that it was totally fine. So once these dry, you go on top of paint with other color paint and it's going to be totally fine. I was really shocked. So here is one of the peppermints done, and here is all of them completed. And now this part is optional. I feel like I say that a lot, but it definitely is optional. If you're not a glitter lover, then you can skip it. If you love glitter as much as I do, then we are going to add glitter. So I am using just regular glue from Dollar Tree. It's a big bottle for $1.25, so it works great for me. So with a brush, I apply the glue on the red portion of it, and then we are going to pour a lot of glitter on them. Originally, I wanted to do all of them with red and white glitter, but then I changed my mind and ended up doing only 4 of them. And then I don't end up adding the white because I just think that they just look fine with the red glitter. And so throughout the process, we eliminated the white glitter. So here I am with a brush, just brushing off the white portion, the glitter that kind of got on it. And then once that is done, here's what it looks like. Now here is all of the 8 peppermints. It is time to start stacking them together. So we are doing a wreath, and I was thinking that I should have bought more of them because I feel like this wreath was a lot smaller than what I wanted it to be, but it's okay. It could be a great addition to our decor, so it's totally fine. We're still gonna use it. But anyway, so it was great that they are ornaments because they have that extra part that you can use to glue them. So I was like, really happy that I didn't end up cutting it, because I did consider cutting that off, but I was glad I didn't because it worked just fine. Now, I had this mesh left over from my front porch decor. If you have not checked out that video, it will be showing up here on your right top corner. I had this piece left over and I thought it was perfect for this wreath, so I am utilizing it. I usually don't throw these things away. It was like a smaller piece that I could have thrown away, but I was like, I'm sure I'm gonna use it, and sure enough, we used it for this wreath. And then I'm using this tool from Dollar Tree. It's like, it looks like it's frosted, or like it has like little specks of like snow, I like to think. And then I created another little bow, and then I'm attaching these together with a zip tie. And then I think this is a super cute bow. I like how fluffy it is. Then I end up adding this other bow from Dollar Tree. I don't know if they're back. I'm sure they are. I've said it many times, my Dollar Tree sucks. So these bow is actually from last year. And then I'm going to glue the bow and the adorable gingerbread cookie, and then we are going to move on to adding all of these pieces together. Okay, so I end up adding this piece of wood onto my wreath because I wanted this to be a little bit whiter. I feel like it didn't really make a difference, but I wanted to show you what I did. So I'm showing you now, then we're just going to glue the bow right on it. If you skip that part, you'll be totally fine, I promise. Then last thing I did is take these adorable gingerbread cookies. They're stickers. I picked them up from Hobby Lobby, and it was actually because I saw this DIYer named the Imprecise Crafter. I might be saying that wrong. I am so sorry, but I saw her posting them on Instagram, and she says she grabbed them from Hobby Lobby. So I stopped by there the other day and I picked them up because they're so adorable. You cannot pass on them, at least me. But anyways, that is all for this project. Now let's take a look at the end result. Creative Squad, if you made it through the first DIY, thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot to me. And I just wanted to jump here to introduce myself to those that are new to my channel. Hi, my name is Wendy, and this is my creative space, and I love sharing it with you. If you like any of these DIYs, would you consider subscribing to my channel? We are so close to reaching 10K, and it would be amazing if we can do it by the end of the year. Once again, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, and I know you're here for some DIYs, so let's jump back into the video. For this project, I'm going to be using some cotton twine, red and white. I'm also going to use this yarn from Dollar Tree. It's a little bit fussy and I love it. Some red and white pom-poms, these I guess stickers, and some more gingerbread, and then you just need a needle. So what I did is thread the needle through the Dollar Tree yarn. I left it double because I like how fussy it is, and I feel like one strand was not enough. So it's up to you how many strands you want to do, and you will need a thick enough needle to run your yarn through it. Then I added a red pom-pom, a white pom-pom, and then I alternated between the little gingerbread cookies and these candies. I'm not sure what these are or what they are called, but it's a pack of 6 peppermints, and I will be using only the red and white ones. Then once I ran all of them through them, this is what they look like. My gingerbread look a little bit sad right now because they don't have faces, but we will fix that in a little bit. Now I am going to add tassels to the end of this garland, and I used the red twine and the yarn, and I just wrapped it around my hand, and then once I was happy, I cut it off, and then I ran it through the garland, through the ends. I left a space big enough for me to tie them onto it, and then I cut the bottoms, but then I was like, something's missing, and then I realized I still need to wrap it to make it look like a tassel, so we're gonna do that right now. And once again, I picked up the gingerbread and the peppermints from Hobby Lobby, and I think it's a great deal. A lot of these things I've been finding are even better than buying them from Dollar Tree. So I don't know, you might want to check it out just in case, you want to buy any of these things now that they have that sale. But anyway, so after we are done doing that, I am going to start adding eyes and everything to the gingerbread. And so I kind of messed up and I used the pink for buttons, but then I realized that that's actually their blush and it's not supposed to be there. So I go back in with some white paint and do the frosting on the gingerbread. And then I did end up adding hats to 2 of them. They come in the same pack because I accidentally put the gingerbread on the other side where they don't have a smile, and then the hole was bigger because these are supposed to be ornaments. So I had to add the hat to cover that up. And that is all for this project. I think this was a super adorable project and I absolutely love it. Now let's check out the end result. For this project, I'm using this fabric I picked up from Dollar Tree, as well as this Mary and Bride word cutout and a Dollar Tree frame. And now what I'm going to do is take apart the frame. This frame is thick enough to fit the words inside, so that's why I choose this one. You can paint this frame a different color if you like. I'm gonna take the frame and the glass and put them all to the side, and we are going to take the back of this frame. Now if you want to hang this frame on your wall, then you might want to use another random piece of cardboard you might have, so you can glue the fabric on the back. Mine is not going to be hung on the wall. It's actually just going to sit resting on something, so I'm going to leave mine, or I guess I'm going to use the backing of this frame, and I'm going to glue the fabric to the back. Now I want to go ahead and apologize because my phone died and I did not realize it, and so I don't have the end of this process, so I'm so sorry. All you have to do is glue the fabric onto this piece of cardboard. Then I'm jumping into doing 2 bows. I use this tool that I picked up from Dollar Tree. I've had it, you've seen me use it in other projects. I like it because it has those little white specks that look like snow. So I pick how big I want this bow to be, and then I just fold it a few times, and then I cinch it in the middle. And then to hold it in place before I attach these two, I hold it with that little clip. That clip is actually from Dollar Tree. And then I take this piece of fabric that I cut off from the fabric that we just used, and then before I glue the 2 ends together, before it dries, I cinch it in the middle, and then I attach both of the bows. I'm going to do that with a zip tie, and then when it's secured and attached together, this is what this looks like. Then we're going to go ahead and take that peppermint from that Hobby Lobby pack and glue it in the middle, and I think it's perfect because this fabric is that red, green, and white, and it goes perfect. And now what I'm going to do is take this Mary and Bride word cutout from Dollar Tree, and as you can see, mine was already painted black. I just gave it one more coat of paint because it has some scratches, and then I'm using my heat gun to dry it faster. I absolutely love this heat gun. And then I'm sorry I don't have the video footage for this part either. But essentially what I did is take the Mary and Bride cutout, place it inside the frame, then just take the back, secure it in there. You don't even have to glue it into place. It'll be totally fine if you just let it there. And then all you have to do is glue that adorable bow into place, and that completes this project. I think this project turned out amazing. It was so inexpensive and so easy to do. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. For this project, I'm going to use this vase I picked up from Dollar Tree, some tape, you just need red paint, and I'm going to use this greenery from Dollar Tree. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is take this blue tape, or I guess painter's tape, and I'm going to start wrapping around my vase. Now, we are going to do candy cane lines, so it's up to you how wide you want these lines to be. I wanted them to be a little bit on the wider side, so that's why I am doing that. And then I did struggle a little bit with the tape, you know, bear with me. We did end up figuring it out. It gets better once I got to the middle, but yes, you can do this to any base you have. Make it look Christmassy by doing some candy cane lines. And then once we have this base cover up with tape, now we are going to go in with red paint. I choose this acrylic paint. You can use any paint you have. And I just did one good coat of paint, and that was enough for me. Feel free to go back in there and do more coats of paint if you want to. Now I did take my heat gun and help this dry a little bit faster, but honestly this paint dries super fast, so I didn't have to do much. But yes, so once this is completely dry, then we are going to start removing the tape. and you don't even know how much satisfaction this gives me. I love removing the tape and seeing those lines. Now these lines were not perfect, but I am happy with them. Then here you can go back and do white paint on those white spaces. I am going to leave my vase the way it is just because I really like that color on it. And then here's what it looks like. Now I decided to add some floral foam inside to help the greenery sit a little bit higher once I added, but it's up to you. And now all is left is to add your florals in it. I am using this poinsettia from Dollar Tree, I'm sorry, and then some random greenery I had laying around. And that is all for this project. It was so easy to do, and you can do this to the vases you already have and make them look Christmassy by adding those stripes. And yeah, so I did have 2 bunches of these poinsettias. I did took one of them, cut them individually, and then I just added them where I needed to add more flowers. And that completes this project. I had so much fun doing this. I hope you love it. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. And now let's take a look at the end result. Creative Squad, if you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. And do not forget to comment down below your favorite DIY. And if you are not subscribed to my channel yet, I hope you consider subscribing. If you're looking for more inspo, then click on one of these videos because I'm sure you will find a lot of inspiration. And once again, thank you so much for watching. I will see you on my next DIY. Bye.